Good morning, children. Welcome you to my class. And today I am going to take class for you, chapter 4, Human Settlement. So, what is human settlement? Human settlement means cluster of dwelling of any type or size where human beings live. Settlement vary in size and type. They range from a hamlet to metropolitan city. With size, the economic character and social structure of settlement change, and so do its ecology and technology. Settlement could be a small and spaced. They may also be large and closely spaced. It is mainly depends upon the activity. The basic difference between the rural and urban settlements are as follow. The rural settlement derive their life support or basic economic need from land-based primary economic activity, whereas urban settlement depend on processing of raw material and manufacturing of finished goods on the one hand and a variety of service on other. The type of rural settlement, there are now four types: cluster, agglomerated, nucleated, semi-cluster, fragmented. Third one is a hamleted, and a dispersed or isolated settlement. Now we can see one by one. Cluster or agglomerated nucleated settlement. Some recognizable pattern or geometric shape, such as it may be a rectangle pattern, radial pattern, linear pattern. Such settlements are generally found in fertile alluvial plain and in the northeastern state. Second one, semi-cluster settlement. Semi-cluster or fragmented settlements may result from tendency of clustering in a restricted area of dispersed settlement. More often, such a pattern may also result from segregation or fragmentation of a large compact village. Third one is hamleted. Sometimes settlements fragmented into several units physically separated from each other, bearing a common name. These units are locally called Panna, Para, Palli, Nakla, Dani in various parts of the country. It is also found in India in the villages. These segments of large villages often motivated by social and ethnic factor. Such villages are more frequently found in the middle and lower Ganga plain and Chhattisgarh and lower valley of Himalayan region. Next, dispersed settlement. Dispersed or isolated settlement patterns are in India appear in the form of isolated hut or hamlet of a few hut in remote jungle or on small hill with farm or pasture on the slope. Now we are coming to an urban settlement. Urban settlements, unlike rural settlement, urban settlements are generally compact and large in size. They are engaged in a variety of non-agricultural, economic, and administrative function. Urbans are having all infrastructure facilities now well developed economically. That is why urban settlements are totally different from rural settlement. Now, evolution of town in India. The town flourished since prehistoric time in India, even at the time of Indus Valley civilization. Towns like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were in existence. It continued with the periodic ups and downs until the arrival of European in India in the 18th century. On the basis of their evolution in different period, Indian towns may be classified as ancient town, medieval town, and modern town. Ancient town. There are number of towns in India having historical background spanning over 2000 years. Most of them developed as a religious and cultural center. In those days, our country was ruled by many Hindu ruler, so they given more important religious. So Varanasi is one of the important town among these. Prayag, Allahabad, Padalipatra, Patna, Madurai are some of the other example of ancient town in the country. Next, now medieval town. About now hundreds of the existing town have their roots in the medieval period. Most of them developed as headquarters of principalities and a kingdom. These are four towns which came up on the ruin of ancient town. Now, some important this during this Mughal period, it was built. Important among them are Delhi, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Lucknow, Agra, and Nagpur. Then modern town. The British and other Europeans have developed a number of towns in India. When the European colonization took place in India, they first set up major three important towns. That is now the coastal area. That is now starting their foothold on coastal location. The first developed some of the trading ports such as Surat, Daman, Goa, Pondicherry. Then after later British when they came to India, they made three important presidency: Bombay Presidency, Madras Presidency, and Calcutta Presidency. Then after course of the time, modern town developed in India. Classification of town on the basis of population size. I think with the help of this table you can understand about now class 1 mean more than 1 lakh population is called class 1 city, and less than 5,000 is called class 6 town. Then on the basis of function, towns are classified on the basis of administrative town, like collected office. You can see each and every district, every state, even capital comes under administrative town. Industrial town, on the basis of industrial development, that area become an industrial town, like Bhilai, Bokaro, Rukela. Then transport city, where the transport or which tradings are much more take place, that became now one of the main important transport town or city. Commercial town, main important the goods and things are which are they are involving trading and other, that become commercial town. Mining town, wherever minerals deposits are there, that area comes under mining town, like Bokaro, Rukela, Durgapur. Then garrison cantonment town, wherever military activities are there, that area comes under garrison and cantonment town. Example, Ampala. Educational town, you can see all the major the states having education town, like JNU in Delhi, like IIT Chennai. These are some of the example. Now religious and cultural town. So important on the basis of religion, like Mecca, like Vatican City, Italy, like in India you can see that Varanasi, Tirupati, example. Like that some of the important religious and cultural town. Then tourist town, wherever tourist developments are taking place, the place are called tourism town, like Mussoorie, Haridwar, Rishikesh, Dehradun, like Ooty, Kodaikanal. I think children, you were understood about what I explained in this chapter.